isn't my goal. Yeah, I'm 50. Okay, I'm going to have my midlife crisis. Go out, buy a Corvette, boy, Jesus, freaking trucks are in a tight spot this morning with all these big heavy trucks everywhere. Especially everybody drives tight to you like that. If it's a bush truck, I don't mind behind me because I know bush truck guys are different. But if it's one of these like overground haulers, like you never know who the hell's driving that thing, and it's like, get this, I'll even pull over and let them go by. You know what I mean? It's like all these new drivers that crash into everything. I'll just leave it at that. You know. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, you have to have a reason to get up in the morning. And I do. You know. And even if it's a superficial one, kind of. Oh, Amanda's up. 2 weeks. Gonna play a little gig there. The point is like, you can't be just killing yourself for just material things. There's got to be other reasons, you know. And years ago, I've always put the time versus. I remember Tommy Lee from Motley Crue said it. You know, one of the things he said that wasn't actually kind of dumb. You know what I mean? I like Tommy Lee and everything like that, but he does say some kind of bizarre things from time to time, right? But he said, you know, no, it was Nikki Sixx. That's why it was smart. Nikki Sixx had a little bit more of a brain. No offense to Tommy Lee fans, but Tommy Lee, like, it's Tommy Lee, right? So, great drummer, but yeah. Anyway, bizarre human being. Saw him live too. Awesome. Knows how to do a drum solo, that's for sure. But anyway, Nikki Sixx said time versus money. Like, somebody had asked him the question, like, how you handling the fame in Motley Crue? And he goes, well, it's time versus money. He goes, when you have all the time in the world, you have no money. And when you have the money, you have no time. You know, so, you know, he goes, but you can't trade the money for time. Or something along that lines. And everybody's heard the first part, but the second part, like you can't, it was something along that lines. You can't trade the money for time. And that is like, that resonated for me. And at the time I was like working like 3 jobs and still working class. I've always been working class poor. It's like, and it's not because I don't have good skills. It's like I have good skills. It's just, as soon as you start making money, the inflation and stuff, there's always, you know what's going on. Anyway, but it's true. Like, I remember telling myself, you know, if I have to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet, screw it, I'll be poor. And I've always appreciated the time more than the money. You know, it's nice to have money. You know, like I say, grind for a year or 2, get your nice toys, and then relax. You know, maintain. Get ahead, and then just maintain. And then, you know, grind when you have to. So you're not just year after year just grinding. I know guys that are like that. It just makes them, it turns them so miserable. You know what I mean? It's just like life becomes completely pointless for them. Right? So anyway, yeah, I thought I'd make that point. So the other guy was talking about, you know, like working yourself to death without a goal. You know, and again, don't just make it superficial things. Yeah, you want to get the nice toys, get the nice toys. You know, that's the mode I'm in right now. But I understand once I get the nice toys, and I'm satisfied with the nice toys, you'll never get everything you want. You know, like with Jaggers, you can't always get what you want. But I also understand too that even if I can't always get what I want, and get enough stuff that you know, need not want, right? And that's the position I'm trying to set myself up into. Just need not want, just to maintain. You know, get the nice things, so that when times are hard, I have the nice things to you know, to do, and then need not want. You know, that's a hard. It's to need not want is a very hard goal, and most people don't achieve it. So I'm getting close to it. It's just I understand there's another couple of years to go before it's fully realized. But once it is, man, success. You know what I mean? Anyway, there we go.